Hello everybody and welcome back to the uploaded state. Okay, so there is no plan for this episode. We're pretty much just going to go with the flow, as people say. Or we could always follow the plan that I made up last episode. I mean, that would be fine too. I'm kind of feeling like maybe we should level a few people. That would probably be a smart thing to do. Then again, look who's talking. I'm not really the smartest person in the world now, am I? I do want to learn how to properly use the Daughters of the Four, because at the moment, well, this entire series, I've had no idea how to use them. They are, like, completely past my, skill cap, you could say. Daughter of the Second seems easy enough. I'm pretty sure I could understand how to play her. It's basically just have a lot of stress, deal a lot of damage. That's, you know, that's pretty much it. I don't know what the horror is. Maybe after I use her, I'll understand that a bit more. Daughter of the Fourth seems like she can be really good, but at the same time, full health healing the enemy party. Now, to be fair, it does debuff them to take, I think, like 50% extra damage or something crazy like that. So if you get it at the start of the fight, that's amazing. If you get it at the end of the fight, that's terrible. So, that's kind of my thought on that. And then Daughter of the First, it's mainly this ability which has me, like, super sketched out. Because I'm like, she just goes to the enemy party? That seems bad, we'll say. So, I don't really know how to use them, but I feel like I should definitely level some other people up, since, you know, I'm pretty sure you guys are sick of me using the same handful of people over and over. So, I just wanted to get that out of the way. And now I'm thinking, maybe we level some people at the, level some people at the pet cemetery. That way, if there's a boss, we could potentially flush it out. And after the pet cemetery, that's when we go about our plan for last episode. Where, basically, boss rush, courtyard. That's what I'm thinking. Final thing I wanted to mention before we get into the episode. I realize I have a rule where I can't beat Countess, Final Boss, or Comet until I get all the Ancestors, base game trinkets. We might have to, get rid of that rule at least partially, because I feel like we're gonna be here for a long, long time if we have to wait to get all of them, since there are, additional Ancestors trinkets. Like, right now, we have a good handful. We have, let's see, as far as base game goes, we have one. So, I mean, that, you know, that's pretty good progress. But I'm thinking making a little bit of a change to that rule to where we can go and kill Countess. That way, we're not just permanently suffering from Crimson Curse. So, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think, and let's go! Why, hello! This might be a mistake, but it's what we're gonna try. And, to get this dungeon off on a good note... Oh, that's some power! That's some power right there. We're gonna take a good old sip. Here we go. Alright, we bring Ivanko with the grotesque blade, the Ancestor's belt. We did not change his abilities. With chop, withstand, intimidate, and solemnity. We then bring Unnamed, the Daughter of the Second, with the Ancestor's armband, because I'm pretty sure she can only be afflicted, and the handy satchel, because it is just very, very handy. We also bring Demoralize, Impose Supremacy, Verdict, and Longilius's Wound. We then bring Beep, the Fool, with the Ancestors, Map Potion, S, Dart Volley, Jab, Battlefield Medicine, and Flute Practice. And then we bring Semiramis with the Martyr's Halo, the Banshee's Bonnet, because she is already afflicted, which is apparently a good thing. Last Guardian, Life's Gift, Beyond Limits, The Hug, and Self-Catalyst. I don't know if those are the best abilities for everybody, but I know that's what we're gonna give a try. Ew, this guy is really strong from memory. Also, we have Sunward Isles music. Sorry about that. Let's go for Dart Volley. Gravedigger, he's new. Itty bitty amount of damage. Some welcome the end with arms outstretched. Well, there's that extra damage. See, that's what I was saying. If it happens at the start of a fight, it's incredible. So, what do we use? Let's use Guardian on Ivanko. Okay. Now, I don't think I've ever touched Daughter of the Second, so let's do Demoralize. Yeah. Alright. Pretty fantastic damage so far.
Ah, now that's more like it. Famished.
What does that do? Freeze Ray!
Ah.
That kind of sucks. Pushing her to the back. Vine Whip. Meh. Not on Beep. How could you do that? How could you possibly hurt Beep? Frost Breath. Meh.
Cursed Earth.
Meh. Did he just throw sand at us?
Call of the Lonely Graveyard.
What's that do? Dark Dweller. Oh. Ew! That would suck in a certain other estate.
Ah!
That's what I meant to do. I meant to miss. That was not ideal. To wage war against the passing of days. Well, I mean, that debuff is stacking. So what is... This has a really high chance to crit. Let's do it here. Woo! Alright! She can just do it again? What? Well? Yes, that is pretty... What is this? Symbol of Supremacy. Pile of Kings. Okay. Do we hit it? Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Interesting. Not sure I understand it yet, but... But then, tell me, child of fate. What? Whoa! Beyond Limits? Beyond Limits here.
Beyond your limits.
Chilly Embrace. Meow!
Have your driving start.
Fine Whip! I want to know what this thing does. Let's go for... Let's go for Verdict. Has a chance to kill here. Eh. Ah, super low roll. Okay. That's fine. Let's try and move him forward.
Resonance of greatness.
What in the world? So what did that do? Oh my... Stop healing them! No! I don't like it! This is gonna suck. What is that? Thirsty boy!
No, it's that Dryad again.
What is this thirsty boy? And why is he, like, really... I want to say thick, but I don't know if that's the right word.
Man, he looking like a snack. You feel what I'm saying? He looking like a... What that mouth do?
Okay, yeah, that's enough.
But others are afraid.
Well, we debuffed him. Dark Catalyst. So much stress, and that's with minus 35%. Are you... Alright. Fine, fair enough. Beyond limits. Well, let's not Last Guardian yet. Let's, heal her back to full. Okay. Now she gets value. And now... Considering we haven't hit yet, that's fine. Last Guardian here. Okay. Now...
Fog before the sunrise.
Now... Let's see what she can really do.
Ah! To bind our fortunes. Dang what the stars think.
So not... Ow. Minus 100% crit. That's not very nice.
Stone skin. Some welcome the end. Call of the lonely graveyard.
What is that? What are you? We're gonna invoke supremacy.
Yeah. I know not if fate will have us live as one.
Boink.
Ah!
I think her doing 18 stress damage to a friendly party member is a little bit overkill. Maybe just a little bit. Oh. Well, I guess she's just dead now. Let's try this. What's this do? Yeah, 18 stress damage. Yeah, right. Why is it so high? I can't think of any other hero that does that much stress damage. And what does Descendant of War even do? Oh, I have so many questions. Stop healing them! Oh my... I literally can't do anything. She's gonna die because she's just like, you're dumb and I don't like you. And so she's just gonna die for no reason. After she does like 4 million stress. Never mind, we got so lucky. Alright, well I guess we're leaving. Still had a lot of dungeon to go, but flowers? Sure. Flower. Flower.
What did I just do?
What did I just do? Savage Tindalo, unholy, three-headed beast. What? Oh, it's locked at 50 torts too. Of course. What did I expect anything else?
Triple howl. Don't think that I'm peaceful.
At least he takes more damage now. Heal? Of course. So she literally just... Well, she has extra dodge. That's pretty much all we can do for her. Stop. That's making it worse. Blah, blah, blah. Headbutt. That sounds like a stun. Well, it wasn't a stun. What a feeling. Ow.
Flame breath.
What is this? I didn't think I was gonna be summoning.
Courageous. He stands up to the face of Cerberus. We have become as steel.
Well, she's literally just gonna die, so... We can't run either, so... Say goodbye to these trinkets. Wow! What? She was healed! She had health! She literally had health! Why did she die? Am I just mistaken? It looked like... Did the death's door... Did the sanity heart attack go before the healing, but the healing showed up first? Is that what just happened? Or did I totally, like, misunderstand the entire thing? Alright, well, it's up to Ivan Ko. You got this, bud. You got it. I know you got a completely insane person with you, but you got it. Hey, you know what?
Yeah! Let's do this.
Alright, can't repost that.
6 damage. Keep going. Go ahead. Make my day.
Do you have any idea how much repost value I'm about to get?
More damage.
Howl of Pain? What did that do?
Right back at you.
Oh, he lost one of his heads. He's taking more damage.
Cerberus is nothing without 2 of his heads.
Where my riposte at? Where be my riposte?
Come, beast. Why don't you just hide?
Klaus wipe.
Yes. I will show you.
1 health.
Adrenaline surge.
50% damage. How about no? Nice. That's fun. Bird Claw. Cerberus Heart. Stealing Echo. Blech. Stealing Thunder Echo. On riposte hit, gain 1 turn, 20% chance. Huh? On attack crit bleed. Oh my god. What is this? Pin on Conquerors of Tinlado. Used before leaving dungeon. Non-core heroes gain non-used metal sold at the end. Well, we can only use... How much are they worth? Doesn't tell me. Well. You did it, Beep! You did it, Ivan Ko! Yeah, let's go. Effective? Oh, now that's our Beep! Merciful's kind of... Okay, so that was exciting. Yeah. I really don't know how to use the daughters. I think that should be painfully apparent by now. I tried, but apparently I'm just not very good with them, so... I'll have to look at a guide or something, because they just seem overly complicated. Like, for all the stuff they do, it just doesn't seem like they really do a lot? Maybe, well, that could very well be because I'm not using them correctly, which if that's the case, that's my bad. But it just, I don't know, it just feels like they don't do a whole lot. What is this? Pet Cemetery is home to more than just the remains of the village's beloved animal companions. Rumors of a strange mare persist, so investigate to start the nightmare quest chain. Chain. Animal souls can trigger untamed power. On attack, crit, chance at healing effect. Father was a child when he found you. I hope you find him this time. Beyond Earth. Huh. We might just go ahead and go do that.
Accompanying the decree, there was a note from the landowner casually mentioning a few creatures trapped in the pet cemetery, requesting me to report anything unusual. This morning, while buying supplies in the hamlet, the blacksmith warned me about the wicked mare, a dark creature that adopts the form of a horse in the graveyard. Although I can appreciate the mindset of uneducated villagers who relish in telling tall tales, I chalk up his warnings of feasting on minds and devouring sanity as harmless superstition. If only I could speak with the landowner regarding what he meant. I do recall reading a reference to an anomaly, described as a malicious entity that feeds on nightmares. But I am very tired from the recent work. Oddly, when I closed my eyes, I swore I heard a horse neighing in the distance.
Whew. Okay, so we're bringing a really, really weird team. But it's kind of what we have to do because we have no low-level healers. Except for, the plan I'm about to get into. We bring Zara V2, except I forgot to put that. The Twilight Knight with the handy satchel, the Cerberus Heart. Soothing Slash, Whirlwind Attack, Strike to Stun, and Anticipation. We then bring Walker V2, the Wraith with Ayumu, the doggo. I don't know how to say that dog name. Shiba Inu? I don't think that was right, but I tried. With the Omnivore's Delight, Reap, Death Sentence, Guillotine, and Hook and Slice. We then bring Cynthian, the Paracausalist, with Casper, the Friendly Ectomorph, Omnivore's Delight, Nucleoprotonic Ray, Short Controlled Burst, Electroplasmic Overcharge, and a Tractor Tether. And then we bring our big air quotes, Healer, Violet the Apostate. With the Last Light, the Nidode Staff, Condemn Last Rites, a Apocryphal Text, and Borrowed Time. This is pretty much the best I could come up with in terms of healing, because we don't have any low-level healers, so, you know, we're just kind of having to roll with what we got, and this is what I set up. Hopefully it'll be okay. We are doing a boss, so no telling how that could really go. Let's open this. This has a chance to be an enemy, though. Ooh. Oh dear, we have to do puzzles here, don't we? Huh. These are classes, aren't they? Yeah, these are. Well, we're in a secret room. Ooh, is that a unique secret room look? It is. Stress heal! Yes, that's more like it! I guess destroy them? Are you kidding me? 1 health! Ugh. Don't stun. Oh, it's just bleed. Okay, that's fine. Well, that was a knockback, but still, not the worst thing in the world. Well, this is perfect whirlwind attack. Ah! Value! Maybe we should have set up for a post. Debatable. Debatable. Alright. Healing value. Heal. No! What's a chance? On kill... Oh, okay, 30 and 5% chance. Okay, I didn't realize it was that low. But still, this is like the best we got besides just flat out summoning Nightode. Speaking of which, let's summon Nightode. Hey, buddy. You want to give us a heal? Really appreciate it right about now. Is this guillotine? It is.
Ah! Ha ha ha! One by one they will fall.
So what does breaking the statues actually do? If I had the classes installed, would breaking the statue make it so we recruit them? That'd be pretty neat. Get him, Nightode. 1 damage, that's all you gotta do, bud. Perfect. 1 damage. Soul Stone. Crush it to start a soul fusion for Warriors of the Dark. Huh? Well, that sounded vaguely intimidating. Oh, another owl figurine. Oh, great. That means there's another door that we cannot open. Gimme. Fox. Fox figurine. Have we seen anything with the fox? Well, we see a dog. Is that close enough? Okay, so I explored the top half. Have not explored the bottom half. I feel like we're gonna have to go back with this. Pile of scrolls? Nah. Not interested.
Nightmare! Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare!
Blindness! Yeah, it's minus accuracy, minus 40. Op memory.
Blindness.
Also, I used that, crystal we picked up, and this would be really nice for the Torchless Estate, now that I'm thinking about it. It would be. Truth be told, it would be. I think it'd be pretty hard to do this dungeon in that estate, though. So, we'll see. We're all about it. On Stroke. We are all about challenge. As we know, challenge
Is what makes you focus.
because otherwise...
You're really just not trying hard enough. I find peace in death. It is the only mercy I can bestow. Bam!
Definitely worth trying twice. Oh, you see, our boy appeared above us. He like flickered above his head. That was cool. And then he dodges. Shadow Leap. Newton. No damage. Ooh, stun. Stun him. Yeah, he has 90% chance to resist that. But still, stun would have been nice. A little bit of healing. Surprisingly, have not been taking a whole lot of damage. I was expecting a lot more to be done. Well, sorry about this, Nightode. But sometimes things simply must be done. You see, in order to be rid of the spirits,
We simply must blow them away!
well...
Set up a post.
Yes, come at me now.
We need to finish this fight quickly.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I'm trying, but they're invisible and I can't hit them. Well, backup is definitely going to be showing up because we literally cannot hit them. Ooh, very good crit heal, though.
Dimensional phase, double aegis.
Actually, Nightode being here is a little bit of a blessing in disguise because if they get backup, it's only going to be one guy.
Ah!
Alright, they didn't get back up, at least not yet. Dimensional healing, that's gonna be really nice. Sweet. Very good, very good. Shadow focus, yeah.
Shadow swipe.
Okay. 2 damage, but it's all we needed. Sweet. Man, they lowered the torch a lot. Okay. What's behind the next door? Nothing!
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and
Bone Golem. Huh. I feel like we should have explored the bottom half. I feel it coming, where we're gonna have to go all the way back to explore all 3, and then come all the way back again. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's sort of the vibe I'm getting. Column swing. Ugh. Well, at least he doesn't have the damage of the giant from the Weald, because that scare. Boo. Take that. Take him out. Yeah! See you later.
I come closer to my redemption.
You attack him. 8 damage, not bad. Set up for a post. He might summon another super spooky ghost. Which, if he does, is going to be a little bit of a problem. Ah! Nightbrand. Meh. Pew!
Goodbye. Another added to the tally.
Column swing.
Right back at you.
Definitely not gonna bleed because he has 100%. But, would have been nice. Ah! 13 damage. Okay, healing. Yeah, let's try and heal. It also gives us a tiny bit of a stress heal. It summons Nightoad. Maybe he'll do a dimensional healing. Dimensional puncture, not bad. A little bit of damage goes a long way. Aw, 1 health. Nice. Maybe heal? Maybe. Nah. Sadly not. There's a curio right here? Oh. Right. Man, I wish we had brought keys. There's the boss, and then there's the curio. Do we have anything to prevent? Ooh, we do. Alright, let's just do it.
the promise of safety.
Alright, here we go. Boss time.
See you later.
Okay, hopefully it's not too bad, because we are definitely not the most prepared in the world. Wicked Mare and Mare Projection. Attackers may suffer negative effects, can't be marked. Well, so much for my idea about marking them, huh? Doesn't do anything, but that's okay. It does debuff.
Hallucination.
Hallucination of a tornado. Alright, let's start trying to get people back to where they need to be.
Blindness.
Wow, that stinks. Extra stress damage received? What? Ooh, that's a nasty one. Let's do this. Sweet. Okay, let's move back one more time. Let's move back one more time, and we're pretty much in position now. Waking Dream. It did miss.
I know your name.
Alright, that's a mark. That's fine.
Ah, 12 damage.
Now, is the gimmick that we don't kill the projection, or that we do kill the projection? Because there's definitely a gimmick. I'm gonna guess that we don't kill the projection. That's my guess. It's probably wrong, but I guess we'll see. Let's do this. Stress damage is going to be really high. There's not a whole lot we can do about that. Let's... yeah.
Hallucination.
Oh, we got the extra turn! 20% chance, baby!
Bleed.
Not that that's really going to work, but... you know.
Suffocate the sleeper.
Guard broken, okay. Chance to stun isn't great. Let's do a whirlwind attack just to do damage to the back one. Ooh, and it did move them right where we wanted. We're gonna keep the riposte up. Okay. Let's just try and debuff. Sweet, we did land it. Yes. I use my stress so that I may do damage.
Ah!
10 damage, it's okay. Could have been better. Yeah. Fear of birds? Is that what that is? Damage reduction. We just got stampeded, I guess? Double damage? So he's more dangerous now because he's stealth. SK2. Mainly wanted the crit. The rest wasn't too important. I know your name. Maybe it is to kill the mirror projection. I don't know. Do we try and kill the projection? Alright, let's try it. Come forth! Self-shuffle. Okay. Not fantastic. This actually has a chance to bleed. It didn't, and we moved him right back, but maybe we can pull him back again. He is being shuffled so much.
Suffocate the sleeper.
Riposte is gonna go down. I think that's just okay. 13 crit. Yeah, that's fine. Now, there might not be a gimmick at all, but I'm pretty sure it's either we have to kill the projection or leave it. I'm opting to think that we have to leave it, but we're gonna kill it because I'm sort of second-guessing myself. Okay, just keep stacking the damage. Ah! 13 crit, almost down. Minus 45% damage. Ouch.
Suffocate the sleeper. Visionary guardian.
Well, goodbye. Ooh, 30%. Easy. Should probably start trying to move them back into position, honestly. Let's go ahead and set up our riposte. Although I'm not too sure if we can riposte everything he does, but, you know, riposte is riposte. It's always good. Ah, we miss. That's fine.
Dark Gallop.
That's going to be a stress check for sure. How close is that? 99. Literally as close as it could possibly be. Okay. Let's take the opportunity. Just get a bit of stress, you know. Ooh, Nidoed! Get him, Nidoed. Get him. Show him what for. I don't think that's gonna work, but you know what? You do you. 3 damage. Yeah.
Dimensional Puncture.
4 damage.
Psychic energy transfer.
Wow! Oh, that's our healer, too.
The flock is weak, stupid, and you are but a lamb!
Let's try and get rid of that. That was a shame for a crit. Yes, I see. Meh.
But that! Another added to the tally.
Well, let's stress heal that away. As much as we can. Oh, the double crit. Good night. No, 3 health. Not like this. Ooh, that's good. A little bit of healing.
Suffocate the sleeper.
You cry at the slightest discomfort. Pathetic. Yes! We have done away with the spirit. Nice. A single ruby. We're gonna continue adventuring because I want to see what's in this room. Oh my, it just keeps going. Okay. What's this? Supply box. Crowbar. Attached to a weapon to add extra weight. To add extra weight? Is that like more damage? That's what I would assume. Well, let's see what's in here. It just keeps going! Oh my goodness! We'll see what's in here, and if we... Never mind, we're leaving. A ton of gold. The turtle shell canteen, and... Evasive, that's good. Compulsive, eh. Daydreamer, eh. That's fine. And that's kind of eh.
Yamane! The King Kraken appears once again off the coast. The horrible beast has more lives than a dang cat. For the sake of sailors and girls, end this menace.
Well, seems like the Kraken's back. Wait, didn't we already kill him? We did. Wait. Yeah, we did. So he's just a reoccurring boss now? Okay. That's fine. I guess we'll have to teach this old man a lesson. Okay. Same trinket is up for grabs twice. Okay, we're gonna let this team rest. I think they've done enough for the time being. Let's think. So King Kraken is back on our list. Thing from the Stars might show up while if we go straight to deal with King Kraken. Hag Witch is gonna be, it's gonna be interesting. Vengeful Spirit, we need a lot of armor piercing. So I think I know what team I want to do for this. But it's kinda easier said than done. I guess we'll see. Alright, that's what we'll do. In the next one, we are actually going to go after the Vengeful Spirit, the Hag, the King Kraken, and maybe we'll finish off the next episode with some Crimson Court. So thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry that we only went to the Pet Cemetery. I'm trying to, like, think of how I want to go about this. Vengeful Spirit isn't that bad once you know what you're up against. Hag... Hag is going to be trouble. King Kraken, I don't recall being that bad. And then Crimson Court... it can be bad. It depends. Because we have Is Tree But Red, though, it's actually a lot less likely that we are going to get the Crimson Curse. Not too much more, but, you know, every little bit helps. It's 25%, so, I mean, it's nothing to be like, only 25%? Oh, if only it was more. Oh, but... You know. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.